I was that young, ashy nigga asking girls for hugs. See, now I keep some lotion on me, still can't get in clubs. God damn, I could never catch a motherfucking break. See, I was anti-drugs, now I'm doing drugs. Nigga, wait, I remember growing up on Section 8, moving to the birds, man, they call me nigga to my face. Shit, I ain't do shit cause I was afraid. See, I've been scared of the dark since the 2nd grade. See, I got booed on the stage one time before. I used to steal now and laters from the corner store. I stole my mama necklace, gave it to the girl at school, quit. Cried when I got home on some what I do shit. Bumping, yeah, I thought drop out of school quick. Cause I had a PhD and that's the pretty used dick. That's foolish, you know me cause of word of mouth, that's ludicrous. Now you gotta shut your mouth and motherfucking groove to this. Say this, I won't ride the wait. You fuck out my face. I won't ride the wait. You fuck out my face. Wait, I was that little cousin asking, what's that? Can I play? Can I have a piece? Fuck it, I would stay inside all day. A youngin' had them dreams. The first to say the fuck up out my face. If you in my way, I was young and trying to find my place. Now found it. Had a bully try to send me. Go to sleep with stomach sandy. Never break when niggas ban me. Pardon got declined at Wendy's. Damn. Shit hit the fan. Everything you do, we gotta do times 2. You don't understand. Gotta go above and beyond. Yeah, I know you know what I'm saying. I don't get told to smile, I just know to smile when I'm shaking your hand, cause you would be scared of the man. Now you are forbidden from slang. Yeah, you love the culture, but don't say a thing when niggas is lame. Dang, too deep? No, cause shit is real and then I gotta speak on things I know. For sure, I wish my shit could all be fun and games. If that was the case, then I would ride the wave, but I can't, so say, I won't ride the wait. You fuck out my face. I won't ride the wait. You fuck out my face.
Been invaded by shoobies.
I don't give a fuck right now. Middle finger up to your bitch right now. Talking shit, get you hit right now. This is for my chicks in the whip right now. Screaming, I don't give a fuck right now. Middle finger up to your bitch right now. Talking shit, get you hit right now. This is for my chicks in the whip right now.
Alright. My mic is hype and what I write is very bright and tight and my insight is really fucking smooth. And when I try to fight this life, it might be trite, but fuck, I might not even like this life that I be seeming fucking cool. I be that rapping dude, asshole with my passion dude. My attributes seem laughable. Fuck you, gotta do what you have to do. Let's see what my math will do. Grabbing bucks, adding up, slapping butts, stacking sluts. Adderall, then a dab in blood, slapping plus. I'm cool like that. What you just say? I said I'm cool like that. With this proof you that you cannot adapt to this lifestyle that
one
I
more
have.
minute,
I
we
am
coming
white
through.
and I'm mad, but I care like I don't, and I won't be so glad
What's
if
up,
you
everybody in the
just
chat?
put
What's
numbers
up,
to the
Nick?
wall and call it, but you
Reggie?
probably just falling to the arsenal that
Reggie
y'all
ready to
have
talk.
probably
He ready to talk to the boys. I know Nick ready to talk about the MCU news we got going on. What's up, everybody?
I don't give a fuck right now. Middle finger up to your bitch right now. Talking shit, get you hit right now. This is for my chicks in the whip right now. Screaming, I don't give a fuck right now. Middle finger up to your bitch right now. Talking shit, get you hit right now.
Oh man, you guys are bad.
This is for my chicks in the whip right now.
Right. You just hear me in your ear, bitch. Get an Airbnb and I'm hanging with an Arabic, teaching how my bear
What
fit.
kind of
Yeah,
homework?
I be that
I know
weird
what
shit.
side you got going on. What kind of homework you got?
Experiment, I'm spearmint, but I'm no. Put a motherfucking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What it do, Jive Turkeys, and welcome back to the country. Let me move you a little bit.
Yeah, include me.
Yeah, I gotta include the lady. Here we go. Yeah, move to the side a little bit. There we go. What it do, Jive Turkeys, and welcome back to the live stream of the Controversy. I'm your host, Elliott-Carter, and this is my beloved, my beautiful mixed breed queen who has a birthday this Saturday. Everybody in chat, please wish her a early happy birthday. Tatiana Wilson.
Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, she getting old. Yeah, welcome to the club. Hey, but hey, black don't crack though, and if you ain't mixed, you need to get fixed. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we got a lot of news, a lot more than last week. Last week we were just naming stuff off of Netflix. This week though, a lot of MCU movie news. We got Black Widow was pushed back. We got Chris Hemsworth saying he ain't going nowhere. We got Chris Evans showing his pee-pee for the world to see. Yeah, that's America's dick. We got that. So we also got, what was another one? Oh, Ant-Man 3 casting. We got some of that news as well. Also, we're going to talk about The Boys episode 4. You're going to do a review about that. And then we're also going to talk about the Mandalorian season 2 trailer, which she has not seen. We're going to do a live review of that as well. Yeah, there you go. There are your happy birthdays. There they coming up. All right, cool. So, first of all, let's start off by talking about our week. How was your week since the last time these people saw you? You got a little bit of we had
sauce?
We had some sauce. She got some sauce on her nose, and not that type of sauce if you guys are being perverted. It's just spaghetti sauce.
That would be concerning because it's red.
Oh! God dang it!
Oh my gosh, thank you!
Nick! Dog, get away from me! Hold on. Stop the show! Stop the show!
Thank you so much.
God! And you know what? That's all gonna go to you. That's your birthday present. Nick, I appreciate that. And Nick just took me and my lady out.
Stop, Glue.
Stop it. Nick, you just took us out for her birthday. This is her birthday meal. Thank you. Thank you very much, brother. That's oh man. I really appreciate that. So, dinner's on Nick, and we're going to take pictures. We're going to take picture and video. We're going to shout you out. I appreciate that, brother. Really do. Much love to you, bro. Much love. And give me a call, too. Send me your number and stuff like that, man. Let's link up, because now that I know that you talk this nerdy shit, man, we got a lot to talk about. All right, so, anyways, how was your week?
It's been a little stressful, to be honest, just with... We went to a wedding, and then, so we were gone for like a little bit, which was good. But it really put me behind with like schoolwork and stuff, and I'm in my last week of my quarter. And my last week gets cut short by a couple days, so I don't have as long to get my stuff in as I normally do, so that makes that even more stressful, and like exams and things of that nature. But it's all good.
Sorry, I just got silent. I was about to cry. I might cry. Stop it, Nick! Stop it! Stop it!
Thank you for not jumping on me this time.
Nick, I love you so much, man. Oh, well, y'all need to...
I was about to cry on the first one.
You just paid for the babysitter. Doggone, Nick.
Oh, my God.
I love you so much, my brother. And like I said, he's like family to me.
Wow.
That is like a cousin, bro. I love you so much. I appreciate that donation. And yeah, you about to have a very, very happy birthday. Holy shit. Oh, man. Shout out to Nick Tobert, man. I know we family, man, but sometimes, he's like family more than my actual family just because I grew up with this dude. But like, wow. Okay, let's move on before I cry. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Honestly.
Nick, I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
So, yeah, your week.
Yeah. It just got a little bit better.
It did.
It just got $100 better.
Oh, shit. Well, my week was all right. We just working, stuff like that. We're just, I'm really... The economy and all that shit's just really in shambles, and we could blame the president and politics all day. At the end of the day, it's just this virus. It is what it is, man, and I really wish we came with a plan to make things better for everybody, but, hey, we gotta work hard, and, we gotta deal with the cards we got, and this is what we doing, and this is my therapy, and I appreciate you guys coming through for it. yeah, and my son finished all 3 Austin Powers, and we're gonna do a review about that really soon. If any of you guys saw my video I did recently about the worst father ever, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. That's probably one of my favorite videos. It's gonna be divided. It's a very stupid, crazy concept I did. It was just me making up bullshit as I went along. But it was a funny story. So check that out on my channel. It's the
funny
worst
to watch
father.
You, like the process of it. You sent me that message like on the day of the wedding. Like I was getting ready with like all the girls and stuff, and I just saw this long ass message, and I was like, "What is this?" And when he finally saw me, he was just like, "Did you get to read it?" I was like, "I haven't had time to read all that." And then I read it, and then like just watching like you go through the process of like actually making the video was really, really cool.
I just popped in
funny.
It just popped in my head, like, you know, what if you gave a visual of the most perfect vision, which would be kids with their parents just having a good time at a table, living the best life, the best times we've ever had as our kids. And I was like, what would be the thing right there to do to just make it the worst thing ever? And then I just, you know, improv that story after that.
Kept thinking of the worst thing that could possibly happen in all situations.
Absolutely. So yes, check out the worst father ever is a video I posted this week. All right, let's just get to the hard stuff, man. Let's talk about Chris Evans' penis. So
the way you said that reminded me of what's his name? The news guy.
Which one?
Let's just jump right into it.
Philip DeFranco. Yeah, that's where I get my stuff. So yeah, let's just dive into Chris Evans showing his junk. Goodness gracious. So apparently the story was Chris Evans was trying to do some type of like charity thing and show pictures of like the things that he's done throughout the week. I don't know the full story of why he was posting pictures. He was trying to bring awareness to something. You know, Chris Evans is a very good dude. He just, you know, he's trying to help other people. You can tell he's genuinely a nice guy that cares about humanity. But he did not check his previous shots that he has done. And like I said earlier, we got to see America's penis that day. And so the screenshots was just like, you know, him with his dogs, just randomly with his dogs. And you saw this little one of like a shadow, and people were like, what the heck is that? That's not a dog. Is that a snake? And they zoomed in. Oh, I know what that is. And yeah. So
how did he respond? Or did he?
It took him 2 days. And
I would probably ghosted completely. I would just been out. All right, I'm done.
and he's been very outspoken about him having anxiety and depression sometimes. So like a lot of that
probably really messed with it.
A lot of that, like, you know, people are all like, oh, is he okay? You know, stuff like that. Like, you know, which people also pointed out a double negative. Like when it's a girl, ooh, they're ready to share that junk really, really quick. When it's a guy, like, oh, you know, let him be, give him his privacy and stuff like that. I don't know if people are just evolving or they're just not having that same energy toward women.
I think it's more that, but
it's a little bit of both in my opinion. But yeah, he finally did address it.
Because at the same time, you know that if it was a female that did that, they would do that. So I don't think it's really evolving, because if they were evolving, then they wouldn't be doing it as much to women.
Oh, for sure. Sure. That's a big problem. But like his response was, I thought it was perfect. Well, I want to say this though. Mark Ruffalo, who plays the Hulk, responded to him. He was like, "Hey man, you can't ever feel embarrassed when Trump is president." So that was like his response. Like, don't even. This is normal. You're showing a penis. He's grabbing, you know, vagina, you know, stuff like that. I gotta watch what I keep saying. They might kick me off the stream. So Chris actually finally responded, and he said, "Now that I have your attention, go vote." Very good. Very good PR move.
That's
like
funny.
he played that off like, yeah, y'all. Yeah. Now that you're paying attention to what I'm about to say, go vote. So, very good awareness for a good cause. Yeah. So now I feel a lot closer to Chris Evans. What about you?
I mean, I haven't seen. I don't. I haven't seen it, so I haven't seen any of it. I just have heard about it.
I did. Is it gay to look it up? Like, you know, when I first heard the news, let me know in the comments. Is it gay to look it up? Not that I have a problem with that. I had to know what Captain America was working with. Not that I didn't, screenshot it, post it on the wall, but I was just like, yeah, say what?
So was he impressive?
It was a dick. That's all I'm gonna say. I wasn't underwhelmed or overwhelmed.
Just like, that's what I expected.
It was a penis, and that penis saved Earth. in Endgame. Okay. All right, you're gonna look it up right now as we do this. Okay, so
Carry on. It's fine.
we'll skip the Mandalorian trailer reaction for a second while she looks up the PP. And let's talk about Chris Hemsworth, another Chris who we have not seen his PP. I just assume it has like, I just assume that one has a koala bear or.
Well, I guess he wasn't impressed.
He was, yeah, I was. I mean, it wasn't like I didn't go dang, but I was just like, oh, okay, that's average. She's googling it for real. So Chris, let's talk about Chris Hemsworth, another Chris. He was interviewed recently about movies and stuff like that, and the subject of Thor 4 came out, which is going to be directed, of course, by Taika Waititi, and they said, hey, so is this going to be your last outing? Which I think we all thought that. Chris Evans is gone. You know, he's got his penis problems. Robert Downey Jr. is the richest freaking guy in the world, so he's doing his thing. Black Widow's dead. There's no plans for Hulk. So we just assumed, like, so I guess Thor is going to be gone too. We're having a nice little send-off in Thor 4. And his response was, hey, man, I ain't going nowhere. And we're like, what? And he said, yeah, I plan on being Thor for a while. And I thought about it. I was like, that's actually a genius decision. Yeah. Because they don't have a Robert Downey Jr. no more. They don't have a Chris Evans no more. They don't have... I mean, Chris Hemsworth was one of the three faces, but he was the third wheel.
Definitely not the big, yeah.
Yeah, he was the third wheel. Let's just keep it real. But now that those guys are gone, he has the potential to make Robert Downey Jr. money. Yeah. He can be the face of Marvel now.
Do you think
so that's very smart of him.
Do you think they'll actually give him Robert Downey Jr. money? Or
yes,
like,
and here's why. Because he's the most valuable player they have right now.
I know that. I don't know.
So Robert Downey Jr. was the most valuable player.
Right.
So he could ask and do whatever the heck he wanted.
Yeah.
Now that those two are gone,
that makes sense, yeah.
He is Robert Downey Jr. in the MCU. Like, who is more valuable than Thor in the MCU? Nobody.
No one.
So yeah, he's got all the cards in it. So that's a very, very smart decision on his end. He's gonna be up if he keeps going. He's gonna be a legend like Robert Downey Jr. and even like Logan, that's been doing this for a long time. Mm-hmm. And everybody likes him as Thor. He's a perfect Thor. So I'm looking forward to seeing more Thor in the MCU. He's gonna be the OG guy. He's gonna be like the Gramps, like when they're introducing new characters. He's gonna be like, OG. So I like that. I like that a lot. All right, you ready to watch this Mandalorian trailer?
Yes.
All right, let's see, display capture, and we are going on my Facebook page. If you're not liking the controversy on Facebook, then you are a donkey. All right, let's see here. I think the Mandalorian trailer came a little bit after. There we go. Okay.
Is that leggings made out of like Vegeta's?
Talk about that later. Okay, see. All right, we're pulling it up. And hold on, let me put some.
You can make a case for Doctor Strange. I don't think anybody likes Doctor Strange as much as.
Yeah, he's liked. He's liked, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like Doctor Strange just got there. All right, here we go. You ready?
He definitely feels like a side character.
All right, here we go. Sorry guys, I put the wrong one on. Let me see. I need to look for the small display capture. Okay, so we can get us in the shot. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll start it over. Sorry. We are reviewing the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer for anyone that just came in. There's Mando's vehicle. Lucasfilm.
Show me the one whose safety deemed such destruction. You must reunite it with its own kind.
Where?
This you must determine. The songs of eons past
CGI is just tough.
tell of battles between Mandalorian
Baby Yoda
and an order of sorcerers called Jedi.
Baby Yoda was like the biggest twist of the
You
season,
expect
and
me
it
to
happened on
search the
episode
galaxy
1.
and deliver
Ready
this
to see that
creature
twist.
to a race of enemy sorcerers?
I don't know who this is. Baby Yoda's like,
This is the way.
pay attention to me. And I know from looking at the behind the scenes, all this is CGI. Like that water, that's all CGI. All that.
You know this is no place for a child.
He got his jetpack.
Wherever I go, he goes. So I've heard.
Oh, they testing the wrong one.
Oh.
Oof.
This is the way.
The way. Oh my God.
That's good. Like watching stuff like this.
October 3rd. Or
I know that
30th.
it has to do with like budget and stuff, but watching stuff like this just makes me like
Blur it up. What's happening?
Whenever we
Dun, dun,
watch
dun.
other things and like their CGI is like trash, but you know that they had money, I'm like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Oh, for sure.
What are you
for
doing?
sure.
Like,
You can see. You
'cause
can see
you
sometimes.
can see that
Yeah.
it's possible.
And they filmed this like directly after like season 1, so I mean that's. So we didn't have to wait because of the pandemic
Yeah,
or nothing.
that's
So
nice.
we got lucky
They
with
were
that.
smart.
We got
with
lucky
that.
with that and the boys, of course, because they
That's
pre
because
had
Disney
that.
knew it was coming.
Oh, ooh, conspiracy! You gonna get us canceled? What are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts on the Mandalorian trailer season 2? What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Blurred up. Sasha Banks in this, yeah, that's the female wrestler. So, what's your thoughts on the trailer?
I think it looks dope. I don't know. That's all. I mean, I don't know. Like what I'm just excited to see it. I enjoyed last season, so
Oh, for
I
sure.
have high expectations.
And so I'm a big Star Wars fan. She's a casual fan. She's not a big fan at all, but like, she was hooked on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she watched it.
And I felt like
religiously.
it was cool because even if you've like literally never watched anything Star Wars, like I think people could get into it
Oh, for
and not
sure.
feel confused or lost or like, need really an explanation because it's so standalone.
Absolutely.
And it has nothing to do with the Skywalkers. So
Oh yeah.
there is no background that you need.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
everyone who knows who Yoda is. So
Oh yeah, that's definitely a standalone movie, and it looks really, really good. Do you think it's racist to call this baby Yoda? Because first of all, we don't know its actual name. We only know
Well, what
one.
else do you call him?
It's very cute. It's just like a white person seeing you, a black person, for the first time, and then seeing me, and they were like, "Oh, it's Toddy. It's Mel Toddy," and you're like, "No, I'm Ian." Oh, but you look like Toddy because you guys are light skinned. That's what I feel.
But then I also kind of think of it like it's like a pet. Like you just get a pet and then you name it whatever you want.
You just called the okay.
I know, but like
You
I
just
understand that he's a child, I guess, but
not even that. You just called Yoda. Yoda, the most powerful being in the galaxy before he died.
no, and I didn't
A
mean
pet?
it like that. I'm not saying he.
Oh
is
my
a pet.
God.
Okay.
Oh
Thought
my
his name
God.
was the child. I mean, I guess you could
Yeah, I
just
think
sit there and call him the child, but then it's like, the boy. It's not any better.
I got a pop doll and it did say the child, so I think we call him the child. So be politically correct and stop calling him Baby
You were the
Yoda.
one that called him Baby Yoda. I didn't even say his name.
Canceled.
Well, actually, I did. I guess.
So yes, we're both in agreement. This is looking great. I have a feeling there's going to be a twist. Like nobody saw
Probably.
Baby Yoda coming in the first season, and that happened in the first episode. I'm thinking we're gonna have a crazy twist that they're not showing us in this trailer. Like, of course, there's rumors of Katana being in it. She's a Rebels or Clone Wars Jedi that wasn't in the actual.
Oh yeah, the one with the white hair.
Yeah, with the like dreads type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's orange. Like I like her over another orange person that's in the White
They
House.
get everyone.
But no, there's rumors she's gonna be in it, so I have
Right.
a feeling she's going to be in like maybe episode 1, and she's gonna be on that journey. They're just not showing us because, that plot twist of the child, the child being there.
Oh.
Look at you, your racism is just spread on top of me. Cut it out.
I didn't name him Baby Yoda. The world did. It had nothing to do with that.
I mean, that was a very deep dive you just did. We could put that bar on anything. All right. We talked about Chris Evans's penis. We've talked about Chris Hemsworth saying he's not going anywhere. We did the Mandalorian trailer review. So let's talk about Black Widow. Black Widow was supposed to come out in May. Then they pushed it back to November.
November, yeah.
And now they're saying they're pushing it back. They could just put this on Disney Plus. What do you think? I understand it's a high budget movie that's going to cost them a lot of money.
I mean, I feel like they should just go ahead and put it in theaters, to be honest. Like, if they have...
They put Tenet in the theaters, why not?
Say, if they have Tenet in there, like, why not? And then you can just leave it in there for however long you want, because the movie theaters aren't, like, getting, like, an influx of stuff, so they're going to need things to keep in there, so it's not that big a deal to keep it in the theaters for longer than you normally would.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, I don't know. I know that they're nervous. Disney's lost a lot of money this year. Oh, my... I mean,
woe is them. They own the world. Who cares?
Everybody responds that way when I say that, but losing money still sucks. If I was rich and I lost money, I'd still be mad.
But they're like one of the highest, like.
Of course.
They have so much money. It's like, well, oh, the NFL lost money. Okay, who cares about the NFL? Like,
so Toddy,
money.
Your point is nobody cares about whoever's on top. That's
yes.
What you're saying.
If you're on the bottom, I don't care. I'm on the bottom right now. I don't care who's at the top right now.
So, Disney went from making the biggest movie of all time last year, which was Avengers Endgame, to putting out, making great money with Lion King, Aladdin, Star Wars. Regardless if you like those movies or not, they made crazy amount of money. Then they made this Fox purchase and got all this great library, and then they launched Disney Plus. 2019 was a year for Disney, and then this year...
They made so much money that it's okay that they lost some this year.
That's true.
Like,
this year they lost like everything.
They've done so good, like... And they were already so good.
See what Reggie just said. Didn't think and keeping in the theater long makes sense. Didn't think about keeping it in the theater long makes sense. Okay, yeah. And she called you racist, by the way.
Yeah,
and he's
I saw that.
Right. He's absolutely
I saw it. I seen it.
Blurred Up says agreed. Totally didn't even look at it that way. Yep. So... I'm looking forward to Black Widow. It's not like the...
Yes! He said, boo-hoo, Disney lost the equivalent to a middle-class $10 bill. Facts! They have so much money.
Okay,
they had money before last year.
I'm just not a fan of people losing money, I guess, just because I can relate. Okay, but everybody's right. You're right. You're right.
Losing money, it impacts us way more than it would impact...
So are you saying
like hundreds of billions of dollars?
You're saying they should suck it up and just put it on Disney Plus then? All right. Do you guys agree with Toddy?
I mean, or wait, but they're not getting money. They're not getting money if they wait.
Okay. Do you guys agree with Toddy?
At least there's a potential for money if they put it out.
I mean, yeah, they're not going to... Mulan did not make a... Mulan lost so much money.
Oh, I'm sure it did, but I don't think it was as big of like a thing... Well, yeah, I don't think that they should have...
I thought Mulan was going to be the most pirated movie of all time, and I was wrong. I guarantee you, though, if Black Widow is on Disney Plus, it'll be the most pirated movie of all time. That's for sure. But... I don't disagree with what you're saying. So, like, if they need to take this out and just deliver it, because, like,
or they can hold on to it, I guess. But I don't know. I don't see how that benefits them that much more.
Team Toddy. I don't disagree. Okay, let's not feel sorry for rich people, I guess. But and the actors are paid anyway, so they already got paid. What's up, King of the Hill? Sorry and so quiet, trying to catch up with the Celtics game. Are you from Boston, by the way? I think I asked this last week. But yeah, you're like my only like person I talk to that's a fan of the Celtics, by the way. But I'm not gonna judge because I was a fan of the Knicks. I just don't talk about it anymore.
You said they're not losing a grip. They own Hulu and get my money on time every month. Same.
Facts.
They get mine too.
Facts.
And
Eat
Disney
the rich.
Plus. We canceled Disney Plus.
We did cancel Disney Plus because all they had was the Mandalorian.
Because we don't care about the people on top. That's why you canceled Disney Plus.
You're right.
Admit it.
You're right. As cheap as it was, like they didn't come in like with a plan. They said, "Hey, here's the Mandalorian, and we're gonna give you some Marvel stuff. We're gonna give you some other stuff. But until then, feed yourself with some nostalgia," which was cool for like a week. And then you're like,
I don't want to rewatch all of that.
Yeah, I want to watch new shit. It's cool to watch. See. Home Alone or like whatever, all the Disney Channel originals. Me and Reggie did a review on Up and Away. It was cool to see like Smart Guy all over again. But at the end of the day, like, okay, I've seen this. I want to see the original stuff.
I'm excited about how much Netflix has been putting up older stuff recently versus all of the Disney older stuff being available. Like, I've been watching Sister Sister because it's one of my favorite shows like ever.
Okay.
And so when Netflix put that up, I was like, yo. I'm feeling this.
Those
And
girls
they
have
put
not
up
aged a
Moesha,
bit,
and
by
they
the
put
way.
up, like they put up all of these like older black shows, which is also super cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited that they're doing that. They just put up Girlfriends and like other stuff on there. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I would rather see those older shows to be like over
sure.
Disney's older shows.
Okay, I get you. And I heard a rumor that they're gonna start putting some more like old school Nick stuff on Netflix. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. Did you hear about the little girl show that Netflix did, the movie
The
or
little
the
girl show? Oh.
You know what I'm talking about
Yeah.
with
I actually want to watch that though because it's supposed to be really good because they put it in like film festivals and stuff and said it was really
Okay,
good.
yeah.
And the movie isn't advertising
I know what you're saying.
stuff like that. So I
But
want to see it regardless of what
Yeah.
Netflix did, which was stupid. But
Yeah, no, I understand the
wanna see it
other
'cause
side
I think
though.
It's gonna be a good film.
I actually, our friend EJ, he saw it. He said it's really good.
It's supposed to be kind of
But-
the opposite of what Netflix did, really.
So I guess the message was supposed to be that they are being over sexualized in society. Girls, at that age are starting to look, hey, I need to act sexy or act a certain way or do something like this. The marketing and the all that stuff was terrible though. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
So I can understand why people were upset when I saw it.
This one, mine?
Cancel me if you want. Yes.
Okay. You already
I
canceled.
understand-
You're racist. Go ahead.
Shut up. I understand it. However, when I saw it, I didn't get that upset because I understand the background of dance and cheerleading and things like that, where they literally wear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They wear that in the real world, real life, to do shit like that.
But that's not how they market it, though. Like, if you're trying to go to a girls' thing or, like, the parents and stuff like that or trying to get them to sign up, they're not going to be posing like that or, showing reel of stuff like that. That's not going to get our attention to go there.
And, I mean, yeah, I think I did hear, like, some people were like, oh, it's not the outfits, it's the poses, which, I mean, I guess.
I wasn't feeling that at all.
I mean,
I understand, though, the message, though, like, hey, this is the worst that's happening to our girls. I guess their message was the opposite of what we got out of it, but that is not. It's just like saying
that doesn't hurt the director.
I mean, it might.
It
I think it
will,
has.
and I really hope that it doesn't, because I feel like that's not at all what she was going for, and that's all Netflix's fault.
But the
There's
way,
nothing she can do about it.
I mean, I get that too. The way Netflix did that was like, hey, we're gonna show you what's wrong with drugs in our society. So we're gonna get this guy all jacked up on crack and meth. And we're going to show you every bad thing that happened. And you're like, that's not how you bring awareness. What is wrong with you? All right. So, Black Widow, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I wasn't dying to see it.
With all those commercials in, like, the 90s.
Oh, for sure, yeah. You smoke one joint, you will die. That's...
That one where the girl's, like, deflated on the couch.
Oh, yeah. You smoke weed, you will turn into the couch, and all your friends will leave you, and your wife will leave you, your family will disown you. Everything will happen if you smoke weed. So stupid.
So stupid. And now they're like, oh, it's going to save your life.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, I need miracle marijuana.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's talk about the casting of Ant-Man 3. So, Ant-Man 3 it's a surprise to me. I wasn't looking forward to another Ant-Man. I love the Ant-Man movie, especially number 1, but they're not Captain America quality or Thor quality. It's just like a funny side story, I feel. It's always been like, oh, this is fun, but like, but they're doing a third one, which I'm happy for. I think Paul Rudd is a very good Ant-Man. I love the chemistry with him and the Wasp. But the huge announcement to that will be the casting. They casted the dude Jonathan Majors, right? Jonathan Majors, which is from the Lovecraft series. We have opinions on that, but we'll say that later. But he's from the very good actor, by the way, very good. I've not seen Five Bloods, but I've heard good things about that. So the rumor, we got to make sure we say rumor because it's not confirmed, but we're hearing a lot of speculations that he will be introduced in Ant-Man 3 as Kang the Conqueror. Now, you're not familiar with who Kang the Conqueror is. Kang the Conqueror is a huge baddie in the Marvel. A huge baddie. He's a bad boy. He's a huge baddie in the Marvel comics. Like a Thanos or a Galactus. He's one...
He's up there with Thanos?
Oh, he's up there with Thanos. And this is what he does. He lives in the far, 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 far future, and he's like a descendant of Reed Richards, I think, which is the guy that stretches from the Fantastic Four. And he time travels.
I would assume he would have to.
Yeah, no, that's his thing. He time travels and he like causes ruckus and
stuff up. So like he intentionally time travels to mess stuff up, or does he like?
He has his own agenda. He has his own. He doesn't like intentionally messes up. He's like Thanos. He wants to do things like in his vision. He's in his vision he's doing the right thing and stuff like that. Yeah. So my thing, first of all, perfect casting. I saw like the cartoon series. It was definitely a black person that needed to be this character. So that's why I was like yes. And he kind of looks like him in the face. Looks like Jonathan in the face.
I mean, I don't know what he looks like, but
I'll show you.
He's a great actor.
Oh, he's a very good actor. So the theory is they are going to introduce him because of all the time traveling that happened in Avengers Endgame, and it's going to, the Ant-Man and Wasp are the ones.
They somehow messed up something that affects him, so he's gonna come back.
And he kind of opened the door for him to open. So
that's cool.
Everybody's happy about this news, and they understand like how it could work. I guess the only thing people are just like is because he's meant to be a huge baddie. He's not like one-off movie baddie. So I can understand like why there's.
So have they said he's only gonna be in like one movie, or like
first of all, like I said, not confirmed. It is confirmed he's in the movie, but
what happens after that?
We don't know. This could be like the first Avengers movie where they introduced Thanos.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what they're doing.
What else are they gonna do?
We don't know.
I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing else they can do, but like, why introduce such like a big character just to like off him like that, then to try to go find another bigger character to carry the story?
And I think this is what the internet does. We speculate like, why would you introduce Kang in this small movie, or like we're saying, it could be an introduction. We don't know. We got to stop speculating and just be happy that we possibly are getting a Kang the Conqueror and Jonathan Majors is going to be in it. And we're getting Ant-Man 3. That's freaking awesome. And there's also more rumors, which is, again, not confirmed. This might be the movie that introduces the Fantastic Four.
That's a lot of introduction.
It is.
That sounds like either a long movie or not good character development is what that sounds like to me.
I would have said that before I saw Avengers Infinity War. I would have been on that team you just said, like, because I've seen other movies where they're just, like Spider-Man, they're just putting too much villains and too many characters in there, and you're like, this doesn't work. But after I saw Avengers Infinity War and saw, like, how they juggled it really well, I'm not going to say no, but I can understand the speculation.
How many people did they introduce?
In Avengers Infinity War, they didn't introduce them, but the way that they juggled all the characters, though, it's possible.
I mean, you can juggle it, but it's easier to do that when you know who the characters are.
Okay, good point.
Like, we've never seen them before.
You got a good point.
In the Marvel,
I guess that's why Avengers Infinity War did work, because we knew them. We already knew them, so we just tell the story. We don't have to say anything. We already know what they're saying and thinking. So I get you.
But this is like literally brand new faces.
Yeah.
We don't even know who's casted for them, do we? Or do we?
We don't, but the people want John Krasinski, which is from The Office, and they want his wife to be Invisible Girl. So I think...
I've never seen her in anything else. Oh, wait, no, I'm just kidding.
Edge of Tomorrow is a good one.
Yes, no, she's a great actress.
Yeah, she's great. Mary Poppins.
I was thinking of the wrong person.
No, but like I think those two, which in the comics, those two are husband and wife, and then they're husband and wife in real life. I think.
I'm trying to imagine her as like a superhero.
I think, man.
She could do anything.
Watch Edge of Tomorrow. She could be.
But I just haven't seen that.
Not Edge of Tomorrow. The Day After Tomorrow. Why do I keep saying Edge of Tomorrow? Watch The Day After Tomorrow. That movie with the repeating with Tom Cruise. I saw that she could be a superhero. She was a superhero in that movie, so I think she could do it.
I've only seen her in like other. Like,
you saw her in girly girl shit, right?
Roles, yeah.
I got you.
She was Mary Poppins, which was fine, but like Into the Woods and stuff like that. That's like the stuff that I've seen her in. So. I got you.
All right, let's dive into The Boys season 2 episode 4 review, and I actually saw Reggie did a special talking about the first 3 episodes, and Blurred Up is going to be on their next episode talking about what we're about to talk about. But let's talk about episode 4 on season 2. If anybody has not watched the Boys season 2 at all, please, I understand if you don't want any spoilers, because we're going to be talking spoilers. Watch The Worst Father of All Time if you want to avoid that. Okay, so What are your thoughts on episode 4? This is the one from Friday.
I thought it was really cool, like how they tied in Stormfront to like the what was her name? Liberty.
Liberty, yeah.
That was pretty cool. I think by the time that it really like said like, yeah, this is true, we had figured it out. Like, okay, that makes sense. So it wasn't. I don't feel like it was like as much of a shock as maybe they were going for, but I enjoyed the way that they made that connection and made it feel deeper and like, oh, yo, I don't like her. Like, even though you already probably didn't like her that much, because they've done really, really good with her character and kind of being like, yo, she's bitch. But like,
she's a character you love to hate. She's kind of like a low-key, and I, with all my heart, I really dislike racist people. I really hate just anything that's just like anything she stands to. But she's one of those characters like, yo, I kind of want to see what she got going on. What's going on next? I remember when we watched that scene of the flashback, and I was like, that sounded like Stormfront.
Like her, yeah.
Yeah. I never would have thought that, though, when they were, talking about her in the previous episode. But I was like, that sounds like Stormfront.
But, yeah, and it was also kind of like, I don't know why they'd bring this up if it wasn't somehow connected.
Oh, for sure.
And she wouldn't have been connected to anybody else.
And nobody's even, like, asking why is she still alive from such a long time ago, because it's a world with superheroes. So,
and I mean,
nobody even questioned that.
Do people even, like, I don't even know if people, like, really know. Like, how many people do you think actually know, except for the ones that just went and did the digging to find out?
I feel like the corporation Vought knows.
Oh, they
I feel like they do.
But, like, the people she's actually working with, like, Homelander and Wave and
none
all
of them know.
Probably, like,
Homelander don't know shit.
They don't know.
Yeah, no.
So,
I feel like Vought knows, and I feel like Vought brought her there. She's, like, the only one that could check Homelander. I think
which
that's
is cool.
Because he's obviously.
That was my favorite scene was when the I don't know, whatever, the CEO guy, like the main guy, the black dude was just like told him off basically and was like, I don't need you, I don't care, I can replace you, you mean nothing to me.
For sure,
that was like probably my favorite scene from the whole episode, just because he was like he was the only person that you've seen thus far.
And you know why he's doing that, because it feels like he's putting his dick on the table. He's got Stormfront probably on his back. Yeah. I think that's why he doesn't fear it. And obviously, Homelander's been going crazy, so they're like...
that's true. He said Vought knows because she paid the family off, which is true, because that's why the lady was like, oh, yeah, I never went back, for it. Because
Vought be paying off everybody's family, because they just...
So she...
They was wrecking everybody's shit.
Was she, like, working with Vought? I guess she had to have been working with Vought back then, otherwise she wouldn't have been a superhero.
Okay, so...
They had Compound V.
Okay, so... There's 3 things we can go with this conversation that you just said. We got the comics... We have, because the comics are one certain way, but the TV show is doing it another way. I feel like, what was I about to say? Where are they going to go with it? I feel like she was like one of the first superheroes, like when they were doing testing around World War II times. And that's kind of what they say in the comics. Like she was a Nazi, like a literal Nazi in the 40s. And I feel like she was like one of those Nazis experiments and that she's been up.
They brought them over and just.
And it's probably one of those American deals where they're like, all right, we're gonna make deals with Nazis.
We can use you, so we're not gonna punish you.
Exactly.
Even though we
which is a real thing,
you.
by the way.
Which is a real thing.
Americans made a lot of deals with ex-Nazis that were scientists.
Watch The Hunters on Amazon Prime if you have not.
Amazing
show, and it's all about that.
Based on true shit. What did Reggie just say? Has Stormfront interacted one-on-one with A-Train?
I don't think
no,
so.
They've been in the same room though. I remember
but
they
not
were.
Like
A-Train was tweaking out on the side, so he wasn't even paying attention. She could have walked up and then called him the N-word. He'd been like, okay. He was tweaking out that day. But no, I've not seen him, and we probably won't because he's kicked off the team now.
He said, yeah, that's exactly what he just said.
Yeah. But he's kicked off the team now. Do you guys think that A-Train might possibly team up with the boys? It's going to be awkward, of course, because, he killed his ex-girlfriend. But... he's probably going to be angry from not being on the team anymore. So, we don't know what A-Train's got going on next.
I don't know what he's going to do. He could do so many different... Like, I could see his character doing so many different things just out of, like, anger.
I feel like he is that type that might do something stupid out of anger. But I saw a little bit of his character in the first season. I feel like genuinely he kind of has a good heart. He just makes dumbass decisions. And of
He
course,
doesn't follow, like,
the killing of the
morals.
girlfriend was bad, but
killing
it wasn't
his
on
own
purpose.
girlfriend was bad.
Well, that was too. But both of those killings, though, of his girlfriend and the other ones, one was to save his ass, the other one was an accident. It's not like Homelander where he's just like executing people.
Okay, but like if I accidentally ran through somebody, I'm not gonna be like, I'm sorry, I
No,
can't stop.
I didn't
like,
say he wasn't an asshole. I didn't say that. I didn't say he didn't make bad decisions, but I feel like he doesn't intentionally cause harm on people. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? He does dumb stuff and doesn't apologize for it, which makes him an asshole. But he's not out there going out his way to harm people. Is my thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
I think he'll try. I think he'll take over Homefront Homelander.
He's going to take all of them. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
if,
yeah.
But if he can't like do
That'd be dope
anything
if they had
without
no-
having like a mini heart attack, then I don't know how useful he's gonna be.
I mean, it'll look good for the boys though if they get another soup on their team. They kind of got two.
I'm so sad that she killed the brother.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. That's
Racist little biatch.
Yeah.
And there's another thing in Billy trying to get his wife out, and she's refusing, of course, because she wants to
He's
stay
so
with her child.
stupid. He made me so mad.
Yeah.
I was like, you are such a fucking dumbass. Like, I don't have any other words to describe how that scene played out. I was just like, you have been searching for this woman for like, I don't know, 10 years or however long it's been, like 8 years.
He just wasn't sensitive to the fact that it's been like 8 years, right?
I would guess.
He wasn't sensitive to the fact that obviously she's attached to a child that she birthed and been with for 8 years.
She's raised him. Had nothing to do with Homelander until the last.
This has been her
months.
world for the last 8 years. Do you really think she's like, all right,
I'ma just
I'm
leave
gonna
him
leave
behind.
for my husband, that I've not seen in 8 years. Obviously,
What
they
did he
still love
call
each other.
him? I don't remember what he called
Honey
him.
Bunny Sugarfoot, I don't know what he
No,
called
he
him.
called him. He said something like he's just another one of those sums. I don't know what he called him, but he was just really rude about it. I was like, oh, you done now? She's not going anywhere with you.
I think we hit the biggest points from that episode. I know that of course those Homelander memes were pretty funny at the end too. I think the Homelander,
that was funny.
his freaky side, with the elastic
that was
person.
hilarious.
I love that part when he turned into Homelander. He's all like, "Yeah, I'll suck you off, and it ain't even gay because it's you." That might have been the funniest. Yo, Homelander is a weird son of a bitch.
Yeah, he is. No.
Soup freak.
Soup freak,
He's
yeah,
a soup
that's what he
freak.
called
Super
him, yeah.
freaky. Yow. That was funny, but that was pretty.
Freaklander.
Freaklander, yeah. But that was wild though when he killed himself. Like, I understood
Yeah.
the message around it. Like, hey, you're pissed off at yourself for how things are going, so you killed yourself in representation. I get that. Do you think he's gonna have a thing for what's her name, Stormfront? Do you think since he's not gonna be able to do the woman he killed and the person that acts like the woman he killed, do you think like, hey, she offered it? She said, hey, come to my office if you need anything. Some of that racist vagina. So let me put this Nazi mouth on you.
I don't know. I can't really. Maybe it's just like I want to fuck, but like I can't see.
She put her legs out there for him.
Being just like.
She's
Really interested in her because I feel like she's like a little bit too much like him.
Yeah.
Like like sometimes you need an opposite.
No, for sure.
And I think for him, he's one of those that kind of needs more of an opposite.
I think he's gonna try it though. I think he's gonna go over there. He's gonna try it out because everybody has their needs. And then when he realizes she can't produce Nazi milk, he's gonna be like, all right, that's enough. We gotta take this chick down, Billy. I'll team up with you. We gotta kill her. Cause I don't think Homelander is racist. I think he hates everybody. If that makes any sense.
Everybody that's not him.
He would be the type that would say all lives matter, but at the end of the day, I don't think he would still stand with the all lives matter people.
But then he goes and kills them. So
exactly. I feel like he's just in there for himself. So I feel like when she. I feel like he wouldn't be like when she says racist stuff. I feel like he probably wouldn't like have a dog in the fight. Be like, oh, well, that's a shitty thing to say, but whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm Homelander.
Yeah, his obsession with milk and
Yeah.
is just uncomfortable.
He
to
might
me.
just eat mother's milk when he meets him. Like, what's your name? What did you say your name was? Mother milk. Oh my god, I love you. Anybody
Do you
do
think
something
they did
like
that
that?
on purpose?
I don't know. I don't know
I'm
why.
waiting to see.
His name is Mother's Milk, and he's obsessed with milk. Like, that is just so much of a coincidence for them not
Yeah.
to make anything out of that.
They have to sometime. That's, I don't know. He's so weird. Just the way he drinks it.
He's so awkward about
he's
it.
like a cat.
Whoa. That's some grade A breast milk, baby. Gosh dang, you almost had me deep throat a Corona. God dang. We need
He
to cut.
like moans when he drinks milk and junk. It is uncomfortable.
I've never had
Agreed.
any milk that had me like that though.
I don't like milk at all.
I've had a milkshake though that did make me feel that way.
Oh no, milkshakes are different.
I could see that.
Milkshakes
A
are different.
milkshake
They
would
have
get me.
sugar and flavors.
Ice cream is a different story. I might be like Homelander when I get a good milkshake. I might, oh God, this is Sonic. This is good as motherfucker. You know, that might be.
Oh, man. I had their s'more shake a couple weeks back and it was good.
Who's what? Sonic?
Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, s'more shake right now and it is delicious.
All right, we're about to end in a little bit. I wanted to show you this clip of Paul Rudd doing this anti-mask commercial. So we're gonna do this real quick. Let me put
Anti-mask?
I mean, no, not an anti-mask. I'm sorry. He's a pro-mask commercial, like warning New Yorkers to wear their masks. So I wanted
was
to.
Like, I don't think Disney would approve.
No, they wouldn't.
I was very confused.
So I wanted you to check this out. Carol Baskin did some dancing on Dances with the Stars, by the way, which is funny.
I overheard that when you were watching.
And you know why this whole Carol Baskin thing is so funny? Because we live in Tampa, and
We live like 30 minutes away.
So that
her
if
place.
you saw the Tiger King, that her place that they showed on her side, that's here like 20 minutes from our house. That's what's so wild about it. I was talking about Tiger King earlier today. I was just like, these people just like talked about doing drugs and cheating and stealing and killing and stuff like that. Sneaking tigers and killing tigers and all this stuff. And the whole time I'm like, you guys know there's a camera right in front of you. And I feel like the cameraman was like, hey, do you want me to keep this? And like, yeah, keep rolling. Okay, it's only extortion, whatever. Let's see what Blurred Up said in the controversy. I wasn't going to say, basically, what was doing with the milk was gargling and swishing around like a chunk. That's facts, though. All right, let's check this out. This is Paul Rudd doing a pro-mask commercial for us, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yo, what up, Dogs? Paul Rudd here, actor and certified young person. A few days ago, I was talking on the iPhone with my homie, Governor Cuomo, and he's just going off about how us millennials need to wear masks. Because, get this, apparently a lot of COVID is transmitted by us millennials. No cap. So Cuomo's asked me, he's like, Paul, you gotta help. What are you, like 26? And I didn't correct him. So fam, let's real talk.
He does look like 30
Masks,
though. He's probably 50.
They're totally beast. So slide that into your DMs and Twitch it.
He's awesome.
Vibe check. Yes, queens like ourselves. We want to go to bars, we want to drink, hook up, do our TikToks. I get it. I'm not gonna preach at you like some celebrity. Ugh. This is a combo where I talk and you shut up and wear your mask. Hello? Oh, hi, Billie Eilish. What's that? You're wearing your mask? Man, I want to stan you. You're so my bae. Yo, listen, hype beasts. Masks protect you and your dank squad. Because caring about other people is the new not caring about other people. Now that's thick. You want a challenge? How about a stop the pandemic challenge? What about that? What about a save grandma challenge? That fun enough for you? My name is Paul, and I'm 6 feet tall almost. And
almost.
I wear my mask, and it's all I ask that you wear your mask. Please wear your mask. Just wear a mask. Just wear a mask. It's easy. It's simple. Please. It's not hard. People are dying. Hundreds of thousands of people are dying, and it's preventable. It's preventable. Just wear a mask. I shouldn't have to make it fun. It's science. It's science.
He got real for a second. He turned that Disney off for a second. Like, motherfucker, just wear the damn mask.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought wearing masks would be a problem?
Not me.
Hot ones. I really
We gotta
wish I came
yeet
with
this
that concept.
virus. Oi.
Okay, that was hilarious. I had to show you that. I saw that yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna save it for this show though. But like that Paul Reddit's funny as shit.
His dance.
That
was
hey,
so
you know what's cool?
funny.
Wear the mask. Everybody, wear a mask. Yo.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I think this is a good spot to end it. I really appreciate everybody coming through. Reggie, I can't wait to work with you. We're gonna be talking about The Boys very soon. I'm gonna be watching you in Blurred Up. Blurred Up, please hit me up on either Instagram or Facebook and contact. I would love to do some work with you guys as well. It's I think they're a couple, if not, the brother and sister or friends. I don't know. It's a male and a female. But I do enjoy watching your stuff. Let's collaborate. Thank you again, Nick, for coming through and blessing us with her very happy birthday gift. Nick, I love you, brother.
Thank you so
Anybody
much.
else that came through the chat, thank you for coming through. Much love, peace, and chicken grease. We are out, and see you next week. And again, check out The Worst Father of All Time on my channel. I would love to hear your thoughts on that one. Siblings. Okay, cool. I'm glad it wasn't an incest thing. Okay, so siblings. All right. All right, brother and sister. I will holler at you. Blurred up. Dun, dun, dun.